Hey guys, Cal here, and today we're going to be looking at a very powerful attack strategy that you can use at Town Hall 11 to make your Town Hall 11 3-stars a little bit easier. This is an attack that our clan has been doing a lot of and getting a lot of success. We've actually gotten 2 Town Hall 11 3-stars last war, and it was both with this strategy and the attack that we had earlier, I believe yesterday or maybe 2 days ago when I uploaded it. It was also using that strategy. So I just want to break it down for you so you don't just have these videos to look at and kind of have to figure it out by yourself. I'm going to walk you through it and then show you the attack here and one more attack so you can get a visualization of these attacks. So what consists of this attack is a queen walk and a witch walk along with the bowlers to create a funnel. And then once we have a funnel on both sides, we're going to go straight up the gut with 2 jump spells in order to take out the rest of the base with bowlers. Now, we're going to first start this side, at least in this attack, with the queen walk. The queen is going to be there, and she's going to make her way this way. That is a really bad arrow. We will, let's do that again. She's going to make her way this way. There. And why we're starting the queen walk over here is because if we drop a jump spell right here, we'll gain access to the core. And once we gain access to the core, we have a lot of destructive power with that bowler, and then we can also drop our second jump spell, because this is a 2 jump spell attack, right here. Now, if we look at those 2 jump spell placements, we can see that we will then gain access to all of this. And with all of this being within access to our bowlers, with those bounces, we'll be able to go over these walls and even take out things like these wizard towers, these infernos, and even this expo. And then once we look at what is left in this base, we have these cannons up here, and that will all go down to the witches if they stay alive, which usually they don't, but if they do, they won't be able to do anything to the witches, and they're also all single target. And if a lot of our bowlers are up, our heroes are up, that is a lot of stuff that they need to burst through, whereas in this bottom section right here, we have a lot of splash damage in bomb towers and wizard towers. Also, through coming through the bottom, we also take care of the heroes. Let's use a different color for that. We take care of these heroes right here. They'll be gone and we won't have to worry about them. Yes, it'll take a while for us to get to this eagle right here, but the attack goes very fast up the gut, and the eagle won't be able to get too much damage off because we do have warden ability, and we have heal spells because, of course, the infernos no longer target, or they do target, no longer cancel out that healing power. So we're starting our queen walk from the right, and then we're going to start our bowler witch side. Let's get a different color. Make it this. We have our bowler witches over here, and then they're going to make their way up this way. So now we have a funnel created on the right and the left side. And once we have that funnel, that means all the bowlers have to go, like the only direction that they can go is straight up the base, just like that. And then they'll have access to everything we talked about earlier, and pretty much that'll be it. You can't really defend that if all your defenses are being taken out very quickly. So that is the plan, at least for this attack, so let's see that in action. I'll catch you guys in the live attack, or not live attack, but in the attack that we're going to show. Okay guys, welcome back, and this will be the attack. We have the witch walk right here, and we have the queen walk. Let's see it in action. So we have the queen being dropped right there, with the healers, of course. That is the main part of the queen walk, with the warden as well to make sure that her HP is higher, so that she can tank a bit more and have a bit more survivability, along with a little bit more DPS with that warden. So we're going to make our way to the left. Let's speed this up. Okay. So that first portion of the funnel has been created. Time for the second portion. Now if you noticed in that small split second, you might have to go back to see it, but 2 barbarians were dropped before the witches and the bowlers, and that essentially gave the witches time to spawn their skeletons so that they wouldn't be targeted right away. So right there we do have the double jump being dropped along with a P.E.K.K.A in this CC troop. Now the reason why we have a P.E.K.K.A in this kill squad is because the P.E.K.K.A will stay in front of the kill squad, or in front of the bowlers at least, along with doing damage, and she will be able to tank along with the king to keep these bowlers alive. And right there we have the heal being dropped over the double inferno, which after the nerf, of course, double inferno is pretty much useless, which is a real shame, but it's what it is. Rage on that second, on those bowlers at the top to take care of that top compartment. We have a bit of splittage here, which probably will happen in a lot of the raids, but the kill squad is just so big and so destructive that even though we have two groups over here, the entire core is taken out, so there isn't much that the base can do with only a few things scattered around. So we're going to speed this up. We have healers still alive, and they're keeping up the warden along with a big group of bowlers and witches. And once that wizard tower goes down to that queen, there's no more splash damage besides that mortar, which does go down. But without any splash damage, there's no hope of taking out all these skeletons along with these bowlers. Even a giant bomb at the edge won't be enough to take care of this. So down goes the Tesla, and we're going to take another look at the attack we saw last war, or the last video that we just saw. So we're going to look here, and then wait, that's the one that we just looked at. Sorry about that, guys. We're going to go look at this one, and we're going to look at Hulk. So this is another example of it. We saw this last video, but now that you guys know how to do this and why we're using the troops that we are using, this attack will make more sense. So we have a baby dragon, and that of course is to help funnel the queen. Queen healers warden, the classic. We're going to make this ×4 just to speed up this part. Queen is making her way down and taking out that king, and then we'll eventually take out the queen. Speed up a bit more, and then here is the second part. Now here we have a P.E.K.K.A, and that's because there's a lot more damage on the outside of this base than there was on the last base. It could also be personal preference, but we have wall breakers going in, breaking that wall, going straight for this eagle artillery. Now that the heroes are down, one jump, the warden ability popped right now to protect them from that giant bomb, and then we're going to drop another jump to get them even more through the core. Rage to pretty much one-shot every defense with these bowlers, along with that heal to keep them alive through that through that inferno, through the lava pups, and through the expos. Pretty much through everything. Another giant bomb is going to go off in that expo compartment, but under heal and warden health boost stuff, there's not much that's going to happen here. And we even have all these healers up, keeping the queen, keeping the king alive, and of course keeping these bowlers alive. Unfortunately, they do go down to that giant bomb, but if you look at what's here, there is only wizard towers, a mortar, and a cannon, and that is not going to be enough DPS to even damage anything through these two healers. So, very nice attack by Hulk, very nice attack by Yahel, and that is one of the best strategies that you can use in Town Hall 11 v11 3-stars. Mass bowler after a very good funnel done by witches and your queen. I hope you guys found this video enjoyable and informative, and I hope to catch you guys in the next one. Peace, guys.